Putang ina mo! Putang ina mo!
What's up YouTube? It's your boy Dash and Kevs and this is week 10 of the TPCCBL Draft League. I am the coach of the Duterte Durants and this week we take on Joe and the Snowpoint Vikings. We are favored to win this match, but it doesn't mean it's gonna be easy. Last week we lost our easiest match because of a combination of misplays and hacks. Joe isn't doing too hot this season, but he was the finals last season, if I'm not mistaken. So we can never underestimate a player like him. I'm expecting Darm, Shark, Curem, Sok, Aegislash, and Celebi to come, with Curem or Celebi as the Maxmon. As you can see, no Aegis, no Sok. Instead, War Turtle and Max Russell. Oh boy. We're about to get hit with shit we've never seen before, let me tell you. Let's go check out the game and see how it went. So we lead off with Crook as he goes War Turtle. Crook was designed to take on any lead he would bring. Normally, the players bring out or lead with Darm and just go for a U-turn for momentum. So I was really surprised to see War Turtle here. I didn't really know what it wanted to do. So I go ahead and just go for a knockoff just to guarantee no Eviolite, because you know it really helps him become a bulky boy. In case it's a Shell Smash variant, we can just probably wall it with Vaporeon, or if ever something crazy happens, we could just Mach Punch it later on with Chan. He goes for Yon, interestingly enough. So he wants to force a switch here to Tox as he goes flip turn. Gets momentum, that's fine. And he goes for an Earth Power with Celebi. Very interesting. So, very good play on his part. We are Scarf. What do you call this? We are Scarf with the Toxtricity, so that guarantees that the Celebi is Scarf as well. We go Crook here to force the switch. Goes for War Turtle. We just send out our rocks here. Go for an EQ. Does decent damage. Goes for a Rapid Spin here. We just go for the EQ just to make sure we get the kill. He goes Curem here. Now this is a very okay position for us. We are Yachiberry, but at this point, if he's timid, we can still live the Ice Beam, but if he's modest, it's gonna be a roll. He needs like we need a low roll for us to live the Ice Beam. But, you know, Vaporeon is a clear switch to it, so I kinda banked on getting the, what do you call that, Freeze Dry. So if he goes Freeze Dry, we definitely live that. He goes for Freeze Dry as expected. We go Yachi. We go for a Scale Shot here, something he definitely did not expect. And unfortunately enough, we only get 2 hits out of that. Very, very unfortunate. But it is what it is. But this guarantees us a speed boost, so we will be able to outspeed the next turn. Probably if we got 3 hits, we would have killed with maybe EQ or the knockoff. So yep, the knockoff does 53%. So the first 2 hits of Scale Shot was 16 and 17. So it's very likely if we got 3 hits, we would have been in an amazing position. He would have to send out probably Celebi, I guess, because it is already Scarf, so he would be outspeeding us. We knock off the specs though. He goes for Freeze Dry here. So, had we got a better roll, Crook doesn't fall. We have an Intimidator for the future range of the match. We go Hitmonchan here. I thought about predicting the switch to Celebi and going for I think Fire Punch, if I'm not mistaken. But I just said screw it, we just go for the Mach Punch, because if he goes Drapo there, it's unnecessary damage that we could take just for a predict that didn't really have too much value out of it. Sends out Shark here. We go for Scarm. He goes Protect. I'm not sure why he sent out Shark there. Maybe he thought we didn't have Mach Punch, but or maybe he was just scouting for the Mach Punch. But we go Scarm here because we are Helmet, so hopefully we could have gotten some chip there, and this is perfect for us because we are able to get an Iron Defense for free here. He switches to Celebi, good play as we go for Iron Defense. Had he not switched there to Celebi, we could have very well did some massive damage to his team. He goes for Trick here, tricking the Scarf, so very annoying. It's very annoying for mons that have recovery potential, like in this case Scarm and Vaporeon to get Choice Lock. But I'm not too mad about it because if he's Scarf and he has Trick, it's very unlikely that he has Synthesis as well because he already revealed Earth Power. If we go for a Body Press here, we got a crit. Probably matters in the long run because we are Helmet. But we'll see. We just exchange here. Goes for Giga Drain again. So, probably the crit didn't matter. We're guaranteed to live another turn or maybe just trade it off. He goes for Crustle here. We go for the Body Press. Do good damage. Goes for Max Knuckle. That does nothing. And goes for the Rockfall. Gets the KO. Now at this point, once again, just like my previous two games, I'm working while playing the game, so I kinda toggle back and forth. No excuse, of course, but you know, just to put some context why some plays may not look as optimal as one could be. At this point, I was not aware of the what do you call this? The weak armor speed boost. I go for Protect here to stall out the last turn. That does nothing. We're at 81%. And he goes for Rock Wrecker. Oh my god. Let's see that again. Just for props. Rock Wrecker. Boom. So very unexpected. Very unexpected. We clearly that actually does more than the max move because it's like base 150 if I'm not mistaken. That definitely does more than the max move. Now, was it a misplay for us to protect during the max mode? Maybe. Like looking back, you could have said that we definitely live the. I calced it later on. We definitely live the rock move, even after sand, and we could have gotten a Scald there that lowers its HP, potentially getting the burn, yada yada yada. But I think we still made the right play there because who would have expected Rock Wrecker? Amazing bring on his part. And the game is looking really bleak for us. We go Cinder Ace here. We go for the max G-Max. Now, because he must recharge because of that move, I go for the max air here. And he survives with 3 HP. I honestly didn't calc that. I thought there was a possibility that it would fall, but I was kind of banking on it not falling because it is -1. So the reason I went for the max air is because I wanted a speed boost versus the Darm, but Looking back, I could have just went max fireball, guaranteed the kill. If Darm comes in, we can just max air it, even though he goes first. If he goes, let's say, I don't know, life or EQ or something like that, we definitely survive that. So that was a huge misplay on my part, going max air. And the reason it's a misplay was because once again I forgot about weak armor. So because of that move, he's plus 4 speed now, which definitely outspeeds our plus 1. I think when I calculated, he didn't have any bulk, so it was like max attack, max speed, Crustle. So we definitely should have lost or could have lost this game at this point. He goes for EQ now. That was the turning point of the game. As much as I threw the game by not going for Fireball, he threw the game for not going for Rock Wrecker. He goes Rock Wrecker. We die. We definitely die. No questions asked. But he goes EQ because he didn't want to risk the miss. We go max knuckle here. Get to plus 1. Now at plus 1, we should be able to kill the Darm. It's actually a roll on his favor to kill. But at this point, my concern was the shark. Because the shark is what's gonna kill us. Is the shark Sash? That is the big question. Because what could happen here most likely is I go for the max air, he survives because of the roll. He goes, let's say, I don't know, EQ, Flare Blitz, whatever. He's definitely in Mach Punch range, and Mach Punch will OHKO the shark. We go for the airstream here. We get the KO, fortunately for us. We are plus 2, which means even if shark gets plus 2, we will outspeed. He goes for protect, we Pyro Ball. He goes for second protect, gets it, we Pyro Ball again. Now at this point, I was really nervous about going Pyro Ball because of course it's inaccurate, and you know, I haven't been having the best luck with hacks this season. So I thought maybe I should go U-turn, but if I go U-turn, which is my only accurate move at this game, if I go U-turn and he Sash, he goes, what do you call that move? Liquidation. There's a good chance that I think if he goes liquidation on a Sash Sharpedo, he doesn't kill Hitmonchan, but it is in Aqua Jet range, which obviously he will outspeed, and then he can just Aqua Jet Cinderace, or not, doesn't even need to, but you know, just in case I have what do you call that move? Sucker Punch. He could just Aqua Jet the Cinder. But the question was really, I took a while during this turn. It took me a while to decide what do I do, or is he you know, Sash or what. So if we get the hit and his Sash, then perfect for us. We just Mach Punch and win 1-0. We go Pyro Ball and it turns out it's not Sash. So we were worrying about nothing. But you know, we kind of lost games here and there because we got too confident, we got too cocky. And the game was definitely a lot harder than we thought. None of our mocks brought Choice Lock, Celebi, Scarf, to be precise, and that really hindered our potential. A lot of my mocks had what do you call this? Scarm sweeping actually. Once it gets like a boost or two with the Iron Defense, nothing touches it, nothing. But amazingly so. I'm really surprised. Joe wasn't really performing well this season, because you can see from this game, we were definitely making the best plays possible, with the exception for that max air on Russell and his EQ choice instead of Rock Wrecker. He was really kicking himself after that. And I understand, I thought what he would have done was he could have just Aqua Jet, but I guess Aqua Jet on the Maxmon would still survive, so he didn't go for that. And he actually revealed after the game that Shark was like a water boosting item. I didn't know. I don't know if he said Life Orb or like Mystic Water, something like that. And he didn't have Aqua Jet on the set. That kind of tells you all you need to know about that game. It was really a hard-fought game, and it really could have gone either way. We were lucky enough to win. And at this point, I want to give a shout-out to some of the people that helped us. Shout-out to Alex, David, and Zach. 3 of those really helped me big time, giving me a lot of looks on the team, what could come out. And even though a lot of what they showed me didn't come out, we did know enough about certain scenarios, which ones beat this and that. We were able to clutch it out with our freestyle. It was like freestyle, so a lot of the sets we did not expect. Because of this win, we are definitely potentially a candidate for top 8. It would really depend on the other players if they win certain games, but hopefully we get it. If not, then it's not a big deal. If anything, we get more games for content. That's the case. But we kind of want to prove that we are good enough to be top 8 in this league. Because this league, there's a lot of killers this league. That's gonna be the video. If you like the content, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.